G'day guys, I had Monster by Imagine Dragons requested. Now the drums are pretty tricky to work out from listening to the song just because of the sound of the drums, but I've come up with something that I reckon is pretty cool. There's an easy version, a hard version, and one little fill, so we'll knock this over in no time. Let's do it. I'm going to give you three things in this lesson. The first one is the easy two-handed version of the beat that goes throughout the whole song. The second one is going to be the harder single-handed version with a few ghost notes that are definitely in the song. And then there's a tiny little linear fill that is not too tricky, but that happens at the end of each chorus, and I'll show you that as well. So let's start off with the easy version. It's a 2-bar loop, and it's going to sound like this. Okay, so that's the easy version, but after playing along with the song, you can definitely do all of that with one hand, and that frees up your left hand to play a couple of ghost notes. So the harder version is going to sound like this. I think the best way to work out that tricky section is just to line up all the notes. So when does the kick drum and hi-hats go together? When's the hi-hats and snare drum go together? And take that slowly. Eventually you'll be able to speed it up and then you'll have it going. Now there's one other thing to look at, and that's this little fill that happens at the end of the choruses. As best I can make out, it's this little linear pattern that goes like this. Now the sounds themselves are pretty tricky to pick out from the song, so there might be some snare drum kind of in there as well, but you could easily do that. But I don't think it sounds quite as good, so for now I'm sticking to the hi-hats. So anyway, with those three sections you can get through the whole of Monster by Imagine Dragons, and I hope you had fun with that. Happy practicing. I'll catch you guys at the next lesson.